Yeah, at this point, all you snowflakes might want to turn off this channel, unsubscribe. For you guys that actually understand what weightlifting's about, especially going back into the gym now. And it's a great point. There's a picture of a muscle and it's talking to the ligaments. And the muscle says, hey, I'm gonna go get jacked again. And then the ligaments were like, scared. That's a great point, if you can understand the concept of that. All right, guys, thanks for hanging again. A little bent over row action. This is a nice little reverse grip. You're gonna see a couple different ways. For me, I'm really focusing on that rotation of the back coming around. So you're not gonna see me moving up and down and swinging, mostly because it's also 225. So this is extremely light. So try to keep that in mind when you guys are doing this. Use something light enough to where you can move through it. And again, this is 20 reps. Now you kind of see a little heave-ho on this one, which is fine. You know, Heath is, again, an NFL former football player for 10 years, so he is an explosion kind of guy. So a lot of his lifts go right back to this. And he's also in a stage of dieting. So there's that you got to take into consideration as well. Right now he's dieting. Jeffrey's doing overhand grip, but again, you see where he's pulling it to and the elbows are so far back? And again, the squeeze at the top. And again, it goes back to my form. There's not a lot of motion there. Now, I know you guys can see us. We'll do it on other days and we'll have tons of motion. Both are correct. All right, I love this angle. You can really see the contraction of the back and working. Even though the back is spreading out, that is a flex when I spread out. I'm not relaxed. So at any point when I'm coming down, I can actually turn and burn that bad boy. Woohoo, I started moving on those. All right, now Heath reversed it. He's going a little bit more up top, or that could be filmed. We'll clock that up to Heath is just cheating on these. We agree on that?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we're agreeing that he's basically standing up on this. Disregard this whole portion of bent over rows. This is a how not to do it, and right back to how to do it. Look at that. Great editing, isn't it? Again, 4 sets of 20. We're gonna probably give you all 4 sets here. Great stuff though. Again, our backs are burnt. Something I totally forgot. No straps, no belt, but that is me. I recommend no belt. You're honestly trying to build that lower back. So you guys have seen those arm workouts where he hits reps of 20. Well, today's gonna be that kind of thing for a back day. So bent over rows, first exercise, 4 sets, 20 reps. If you can count that high. Come on, H-E. Reverse grip that bad boy. Do not wear belts on this. Come on, kid. Stop. So, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Get bullshit. You got it. 19. Grip. 20.
They came for a form check.
Again. Stop. Again. Is Titan moving? No. And if he is, it shouldn't be. All right, so it is 4 sets of 20. Look at these guys. Bentley, stop. Khaleesi, why are you running? You're the wolf. Get him. Get him. Bentley, stop. Did you guys ever notice the size of Heath's dogs next to my dogs? Just saying. One's all natty.
Hey, you brought up a good point. You said, don't wear a belt. I'm bent over rows?
Belt.
But my back.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Definitely wear it during your bench though. When you bench, definitely put a belt on.
Yeah, at this point, all you snowflakes might want to turn off this channel, unsubscribe. For you guys that actually understand what weightlifting's about, especially especially going back into the gym now. And it's a great point. There's a picture of a muscle and it's talking to the ligaments. And the muscle says, hey, I'm gonna go get jacked again. And then the ligaments were like, scared. That's a great point. If you can understand the concept of that. One thing that H has done through his career is focused on the strength and explosion of the body relative to the, I wouldn't say his body's really pretty, but to the idea of a bodybuilder goes, I want a pretty body. You're missing a huge point of this. And if you guys wonder how I've been able to do this over the years, lifting heavy since I was 9 years old, the concept was that I wanted to be a superhero, an athlete, first and foremost, and that stayed in the front of it. The physique came because of the way I trained, but it was always and is still today the point of lifting against guys that are 20 years younger than me, like Keith, or these guys that are 40 years younger than me, and staying up with them. And that's the weight, it's the connective tissue, it's keeping healthy.
Hey, in just case if you're wondering, in this relationship, Mike is the ligament, scared to death. Mona's the muscle. All right? Let's just kick that crap good.
Shot seated row.
Yep.
Little seated row. Lean back on this one, big dog.
Yep.
Get it? There you go. Good. Keep each rep like that. There you go. Stretch. Nice. Stretch those elbows up and over now. Good. Ooh. Good, keep going. There we go. Not counting, but more than 20. Sit your feet up on the outside. Good. Flex your legs. Okay. Lean forward. More. And now elongate from here. Even stretch. Now rotate the elbow up and over. No. Just in the stretch. Now you're stretching it up. Now contract it and rotate the elbows down. Go. No. Lean up now. Boom. Now. Over. Now rotate back.
It's almost like elbows down and then pinch.
And then pull back. Again. Up and over. Stretch. Back. There you go. Now pull back. Nice, kid. Nice. Legs are planted so that way you can just stretch this all the way in. Go. Boom. Elbows up and over. Pull. Nice, kid. So, because it's not extremely heavy weight, let's take advantage of the stretch. And a lot of times when you're just stretching your back, you're grabbing onto something. This is not how you're stretching it. Am I correct? This is not, but you do stretch by doing this, rotating up and over, and then kicking your ass out and back. So you can see the difference how they stretch. This is a stretch, it's not a stretch. That's a stretch.
Ooh.
And so you got a big boy like this gonna go, and he comes up and over, really stretches that thing out, and releases that lower back, takes compression off, stretches it. After we did something else that compressed it, dude. Both sides, let's go, H. Open, now fall in between. Nice, good, boom. Again. Watch that thing. Beautiful. Huge difference. Nice, kid. Again, because it's not the craziest amount of weight, this is relaxation, stretch it as far as you can uncompress, boom, squeeze it back. And again, this is a guy that played football, nothing to do with bodybuilding, but you can see the contraction and the isolation on the backside. Stay there, kid, stay there.
Well, Mikey, there's so many misconceptions, all right? So you saw that lat at the bottom part of that stretch. If we could have seen this 4 years ago, if I would have listened to Mike, and taken pictures, like he said, you would have seen probably maybe about here, and we have gotten that sucker in stretch now. I still need to thicken it. Still a lot of work to be done, but the idea that you can't build muscle, attachments are attachments, I know, but we've gotten that lat to stretch, which most people say that you can't. So take it for what it's worth. Now I'm gonna breathe.
I'm gonna breathe for a second. Ooh-wee. See that? Got humps on his back.
Ugh.
Lower back. Catch your breath for a sec. Do a lat spread when you get a second. Who is that? Dorian Yates? Oh! All right. Thanks. Subscribe. Hit the like button below. Have a good day. We're done.
Or 6. Oh no.
That's great. All right, last set, last exercise of the back day. Seated on the floor, slight lean. We're using that same principle of stretching out the back. Watch, Mike's great at doing this in one motion, and you can see the stretch, 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 and reach. Big reach at the top, pulling back.